game. And Stevie got up. All right. And then, Dutch, do me a favor. Send me a whisper just to remind me to get your Missouri game figured out. Okay, so for some odd reason, I noticed with replays, I've had to go back in and put stuff up like this before. I don't know why. Stevie just ate. Rosanti, I thought I heard something. Jeez, that was kind of weird. Now, this is Arms Race. I asked for whispers. I did, I guess, right? So that's on me, isn't it? Oh, goodness.
Do you want me to set up another giveaway, or...
Yes, absolutely. We need to set up another giveaway.
Another Santa containers?
We'll do Santa containers again. We'll do another 4. Diz hasn't posted yet. Yes, I did. I sent you yours, Colonel Nasty.
There we go. Starts in 6 seconds.
Okay.
There we go. It's on.
About to say, if somebody's not responding, you should just pull another one.
Yeah, I don't know where Diz went, because he was in earlier. Oh, well. Okay. Ad starts in 14 minutes. You should be able to get this done.
Zaf, might I offer a suggestion?
Sure.
If you're gonna do a giveaway, it should be people who are actually being attentive and the people who are present. Because some people will just dart away from their computer and expect you to just find them and then hand out their stuff, right?
Oh, no. We do have that rule. It's called you poop, you lose.
Just, like, maybe give it 2-3 minutes when you start the giveaway, and then you pull the giveaway.
Well, usually that's how we want to do it, absolutely. But unfortunately, you know, I didn't want to stop and do that while I was doing the Zaf chat part. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to switch all that stuff up.
So do you want me now to start doing 4-minute, 3 to 4 minute?
No, we'll do it at the end of the replay.
Okay.
It's a pain in the butt to do it during replays because, you know, people are trying to focus on the action, you know, and
Right.
It's distracting when they can't see what's going on. Speaking of seeing what's going on, there's Mr. Stevie. All right, so you are going to whatever it's called, a damage buff thing. You saw the Jervis, and you're trying to smoke up. You grabbed it. Okay. Now, I would say be careful when it comes to going for these kinds of buffs right off the bat. A lot of times you trade a lot of health early on to get there because, as you see, the enemy destroyer did the exact same thing. And that Algerie is pretty close for comfort. In my opinion, the only real buffs that I absolutely go crazy to try to grab is going to be the heals. That's going to be the best. Yeah, exactly. He's supported by a cruiser and you're not. So that's the problem when you go in real deep, you know, early on like that. If you're in a div, that's a different story, right? Because you can work together and, you know, whatever you meet, you're going to destroy. But in this case, you didn't take too much damage, so there you go. Oh, detected again. There's that Jervis. Good reaction time, though, when you see it and you're just, you know... How many fit there? Huh? Oh, how many replays I'm gonna do? Well, it takes me about 20 to 30 minutes per replay, and we're going till 6, so that's another 3 hours or somewhere around there. Don't forget to post what you guys got, guys. Marblehead Lima for the Ward clan. Nasty, we'll get you figured out in a minute here. Note how his battleships have actually killed the enemy cruisers, right? I mean, the Algerie went down. You've got... God, you got 4 battleships south of you. I just noticed that. Oh, Andrew, yeah, the weather's been kind of... I mean, it's funny. They made a big stink out of how much snow we were going to get. As much as 18 inches originally, and then we got nothing. We got like 2 or 3. Now, one of the nice things about the Lightning is the turret setup. It's very comfortable. Of course, you've got the 360 turret layout, so comes in handy. And then you can also single fire, conga line your torpedoes. Now you're gonna go after. You're gonna go after the Jervis now, okay? This is what you never do in a destroyer: is sit in a cap. And he's actually, you're gonna kill him with a torpedo. Maybe he disconnected. I think he disconnected. He didn't even move. That's unfortunate for him. "58 Americans in chat." I love that. I love that extension, so you can kind of see. That's awesome. Doesn't Jervis have hydro too? I think it does. Yeah, but like I said, I'm pretty sure he disconnected. I mean, he wasn't moving at all. Yeah. All right, well, that's unfortunate for him. Now you get to go and get another, heal, right? Maximum current HP increase. Oh, it's the plus that's the HP regen, yeah. So, that's what you want. Hey, Puddin', I didn't realize you were streaming. Aw. I think I should have done more spotting and started moving towards the center to control the future cap. So I was actually going to comment on that earlier when I saw that you had 4 battleships behind you. I did feel like the worst thing you could do is just stop and smoke because, I mean, you're kind of cutting off vision for the battleships that are trying to support you. But, I mean, you guys are clearly winning that side, and I think a big part of that's because of your battleships that came with you. Now, this Nelson is broadsiding them, so hopefully the Iowas are going to smack him, because they could definitely get him. Yeah, stopping and smoking is also using up precious time. Agreed. Weather in Ireland is big rain. Surprise. No. The Nelson behind the Izumo is what I'm talking about. I'm hoping, because he's parked, I'm hoping that the 2 Iowas have a good shot on him and just whack him. Because the Izumo wasn't really broadsiding. I mean, he is now. But the Nelson, I mean, look at the Nelson. He's just sitting still. He's got a super heal, but, I mean, it doesn't matter if he's dead. Here comes some AP shells. That's from an Iowa. Watch what happens to Nelson. Gone. See? That's what I'm talking about. So, good job by your Iowa player there. Having his head up, seeing that opportunity, and getting into position to whack him. Alright, now, I don't know... I'm going to pause it here for a sec. Well, I don't need to because you're going to hit the island. But this is where you should be going into the cap point. Because you need to at least stop them from getting any cap progress. So I might have turned into the channel there. Rip your Iowa. The other reason to turn into the channel is so that you can ensure that your Iowa and Soyuz are kind of protected from enemy pushes. All right, well, you went in now. You know where the Cossack is. He's lower health than you, but of course he's got more friends nearby. Musashi's a good target. And hopefully, if your eye was in a really good spot, possibly to nail his broadside there. You got an Amalfi too. Now this is really dangerous. I don't like this. I don't like your decision to stay here, unfortunately. I mean, smoking is fine. Smoking's well and good, but I kind of feel like, yeah. Look at how much you're getting hammered right now. Kearsarge even? Okay, Steven. Steven, the giveaway is going to run until the end of the replay, so you're fine. Go hit the head. Okay. Now, you almost got yourself killed there. You guys don't have a heal, whereas they've got one tick of heal coming up. So, yeah, you know, I mean, I was looking at these what was that, like 3 or 4 ships pushing at you, and very, very slow to react there. I think you probably needed to turn and run earlier, or at the very least, you pop your smoke, you stop, you smoke, and you kind of do a 3-point turn in your smoke, so you can get out. Your Soyuz just got wrecked. How are you going to win this? I don't know. You need to get some resets. So you can kind of pop a smoke and shoot at like a going away angle. Come on, shoot. You've got to get a reset right now. Absolutely have to get a reset. I think you waited a little bit too long there. You had an opportunity, like if you're kiting away, you can smoke and be covered, you know, beforehand. Okay, well, regardless, unfortunately, the Kearsarge is going to get another heal. This is the enemy team's game to lose. It absolutely is, Dutch. And look at your Duncan and Azuma. Like, what are they going to do down there to help? Unfortunately, you know, you can't be everywhere in the game, and you can't control every single ship that's in the game, of course. So, unfortunately, I think it's a game where, you know, you guys were very strong on your flank. You guys got wrecked on the other flank, which is unfortunate, but it happens. I'd shoot my guns again to get some reset decap points. You can't, you don't want them to cap, but also you get a lot of base XP for that. But in any case, now they got the cap point, you'll see it's going to end very quickly. Yeah. Mr. Bigglesworth, hello. How are you doing? Merry Christmas to you too. Good to see you. But the other thing is you had support with you in the form of battleships, and you didn't really work with that support much. You kind of just did your own thing. And maybe that's something to consider, is, you know, trying to... I mean, they kept on pushing north, so I guess, you know, stay mid-ish, like, you know, what is it, like Echo 6 or something. I mean, you lose vision, though, if you go into the channels, but maybe you could have helped, like, kill the Jean Bart, for example, and whatever was their counter push. Unfortunately, they just kind of walked into the middle, and aside from that Nelson, right, there wasn't really that much out there to stop them. So, you know, it is what it is. But you're having a decent game. You know, you're still going to have good XP and credit earnings and all that good stuff. And that's the end of the battle. All right, so there's yours. No worries, Nasty. When our new super ship's unlocking? No idea. Whenever Wargaming decides they want to. You know what I mean? All right, so early on, you get really close. Get detected, get shot at. Second contact, shot at, lose a decent chunk of your health. If that Algeria wasn't there, you'd be okay-ish, but there's still Kearsarge, Soyuz, and possibly Jean Bart that could have supported. Whereas your battleships are, for the most part, farther away. Actually, the Iwami is pretty close, but he's about to die. Oh no, he game returned. He game returned right in front of all these battleships. Ouch. So now you keep moving up with the Soyuz. So the Soyuz probably figures that you're gonna keep going and wrap around. And I just don't. Yeah, see the West, right? That's one thing that you start noticing is the West. The enemy went through the Thunderdome, and your team just kind of freaked out. But I think part of that was the Iowas, both the Iowas coming over on your side. You had 5 battleships on your side. Or is it 4? I don't know. You had a disproportionately high number of battleships on your side. Let's call it that. And that's the part where I think you would have been better going in the middle. Now here is where you're about to see the guy. Like I said, you could have stopped and smoked and reversed. Instead, I mean, you just got hammered. I'm amazed. I'm amazed you made it out of there alive. Soyuz is stuck in a 2v1. So he goes down. I think if you had, I think you went to the middle because obviously you don't want to give them the cap, and I get that. Both of the battleships split off. Like, let me rewind it. Can I rewind it? Right here. You had 4 battleships. Okay. So watch the Soyuz and then watch your 2 Iowas. Okay. I think this is important. The Soyuz keeps going, probably thinking you're going to wrap around. The 2 Iowas actually sit. And so when a situation like that, you really can't keep playing in the mid. You're not going to get any support, team play, whatever out of that. So like this part right here, I think this is the part where you stay with the Iowas, you work with the Iowas, since Soyuz is obviously going way up high. And here's the part right here. This is the part where you go into the cap. You go into the channel because that gives you the ability to back up, drop torps, single fire torps at the Musashi maybe. And I know you were trying to help kill the Cossack, but by the time you get there, I mean, there's not much support you're going to get from the Azuma, who's all the way at the bottom of the map. Duncan can help you a little bit, I guess. Yeah. So, okay, well, this was good. I'm glad that we went back and watched this part. Now I just have to make a mental note to cut the break in between when I put this up on YouTube later. But this is like a good learning replay. So thanks for sending that one in, and thanks for supporting me and the stream.